What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we're going to be checking out 5 scary videos you should never watch alone, and this is by Chills. I will leave their channel in the description below as well as the original video link. But yeah, guys, without further ado, let's check out this reaction of 5 scary videos you shouldn't watch alone.
If you are alone, be careful watching this video because that means there's nobody nearby to hear your screams. Number 5. This strange sighting looks like an oversized bird of prey from far away. Make no mistake, this is no bird. Moments ago, this creature with long wings was sighted scaling the dome of a cathedral in Mexico.
Real, at the same time, it looks kind of fake.
The demon-like creature looks over its shoulder and sees it's been caught on camera, but it doesn't much care. It flies up to the top and extends its wings before taking off. This video has gone viral in the Spanish-speaking community, so I figured I would give my analysis. Some people are saying that this is a bat, while others are saying this is a demon sighting given its location with the cathedral. But I wanted to clear up the confusion and say this is from a CGI artist named Fernando Loga. Now, if you see this anywhere else on the web, since it's spreading like crazy, now you know what actually happened
this is
here.
in Mexico too.
Number 4. There's a strange roadside mystery in Cincinnati, Ohio that's been creeping out residents ever since the 1940s. It's called the Oxford Light, and if you drive to a place where Milford Road and Earhart Road intersect and flash your headlights 3 times, you'll be sure to see it for yourself. Edward Kramer is one of the many videos on YouTube proving this trick really works.
There it is. There it is. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Darn, they're not gonna stay up. Look at that. Look at that.
2 of them. 2 lights.
Oh, look at that, man. What? Oh, that's just a car there. See, that's a car. See, that's yellow. That's a car. Wait a minute. What is that?
Is that a car?
What is that?
That's not a
Make
car.
no mistake about it, there's no street lights out here and no oncoming traffic, just the Oxford Light in action. His experience, while strange, is like all of the others, and that's why I think it's real.
Now look, there it is already. See, there it is. It's way out in the distance.
Another YouTuber named T-Sherm1 is in a car full of friends when they see it for themselves. At first, they argue that it could be car headlights, but soon it becomes clear that this is a solid ball of bright white light that's growing brighter but not necessarily getting closer over time. They lose track of it over a hill, and when they come back up,
he just keeps driving it.
We're gonna go figure out this guy.
It's not going anywhere.
Where'd he go? Alright, we're going. Go. Let's go.
They are expecting to see a car, but are instead surprised to find the strange light has disappeared. This is what it looks like moments before disappearing. Not even a locomotive has lights this bright, let alone a normal car. I would add that there is some stop signs that reflect light, but that's not it because they don't look nearly as bright. According to legend, this is where a man once lost his life on a motorcycle or a tractor, depending on which version you believe. All I know is that in the comments of both videos are people who say they have been doing the exact same thing for years and that it works every single time. The Oxford Light always seems to appear without fail and is here to stay. All of the locals know of it, and yet nobody truly understands why. Number 3. A squad of ghost hunting explorers called Knox Paranormal, based out of Knoxville, Tennessee, takes their investigation skills to test at a famous local saloon called Patrick Sullivan's. Built in the 1800s, the building has acquired a haunted reputation over the centuries. After ghostly apparitions and scary voices were heard after hours, especially on the top floor, employees have even reported being grabbed. Objects will move on their own here all of the time. So the first step of the paranormal investigation is to bait the ghost into moving an object by tempting it with a nice hefty glass to push it over. They surround the glass with powder so that they will be able to, in theory, record any traces of ghostly handprints left behind as paranormal evidence. They bang on the
So,
bar
like, I
to
have to
show
be
that
with
the glass
friends.
won't move from
If I am
vibrations
with
and make it a
friends,
point not to
yeah,
go
I'll
near the
somewhere
glass for the
hunting,
rest
but
of the
if I'm
investigation.
by myself, nope,
Ain't going nowhere.
not a chance.
Next, they turn all of the lights out and try to stay as quiet as possible in hopes that the
Alright.
ghost will feel safe enough to come out. Nothing happens for a couple of hours and then
What's that? That was not us at all.
I'm standing right here.
a loud bang from the attic happens at 2:30 in the morning. Knox
attic.
Paranormal swears it wasn't them, but I
Dude, I
noticed
feel like
two
the
ghost
attic is
hunters
the
were already
most
up
haunted
there at the
place, like,
time, so
you
maybe
know,
it was them
it's-
after
I
all.
don't know.
And
You
then,
guys
just
know
when they're about to
Broadwalk is
climb
right?
down,
His old house, like his attic was. You can hear noises from his attic.
they hear another loud banging noise in the attic and claim to see something move. Now, why these ghost hunters were exploring up in the attic without a camera is beyond me, but for some reason they don't think to take the camera with them, which is suspicious.
Yeah,
And
they
as
should-
a
they should've
result, they
taken the
don't
camera.
catch the ghost sighting on video,
see, like,
just
what
the
is
noise.
in the
They
attic.
return to the counter and find the glass is gone, but the powder is intact. They find broken glass all over the bar and reason that the lack of fingerprints means it had to have been a ghost, though I suspect
have
one
been.
of them could have
'Cause
just
they
as
weren't even
easily
there.
knocked it over themselves. For some reason, they did not have a camera trained on it to see what really happened, so I was thinking this paranormal investigation was probably fake until the next day when they played back some EVPs that were taken in the attic where they heard the noise.
No.
The owner is surprised
What
to
did
hear
they
a
hear?
familiar
What
name,
did they hear?
Adrian.
Is Adrian working?
That's creepy.
A little
That
girl
is
ghost
freaking
is
creepy.
asking excitedly about Adrian, the name of an
who is
employee who
Adrian?
used to work there. There's no way that
Well, I
Knox
knew Adrian in
Paranormal
my
could have
school,
known
but
this
other than that,
information,
I
so
don't know.
either they were tipped off and edited the video, or else this is a real EVP of a ghost asking for the whereabouts of a former employee.
Man, that is
Number
creepy,
2.
man.
Point Lookout State Park in Maryland has everything from haunted prisons to large cemeteries,
Oh,
all
really?
historically preserved but otherwise seldomly visited and practically abandoned. This is one of the most haunted places in the world if you ask a YouTuber named Fixed Image, a man who comes here to try and communicate with spirits quite often. This place has always given him a paranormal feeling that he has trouble putting into words. Usually he does little more than scare himself in the woods, but July 31st of 2018 is the day he makes clear and deliberate contact with the other side. He faces the Cheapskate Bay on a cloudy day and tries to force a ghost sighting on camera like always.
I'm alive. I'm a human. Speak now into this device when I'm silent, if you haven't already said anything. So I know you're here. So when I come back here next time, I can help you.
The arena. Hundreds have fallen before me.
5 minutes and 11 seconds is when he notices something strange and unusual behind him.
No way.
He knows this area quite
he
well
zooming
by
in to?
now and knows that cabins are not open to the public and should be latched shut.
Oh,
It's a little creepy, to be honest.
Today, one of the
Wow.
doors is open, possibly because of what he said. He wants to investigate further, but a sense of paranoia grows with each step. He
Yeah,
felt
dude, I
watched from
wouldn't-
this
I
cabin
wouldn't
last
go
time he
search that.
explored here. With
There's
the door
no way I
now
would
open,
go
the
search that
terror
alone.
he feels is twice as great.
I just feel isolated, like anything that's in this area is right here watching me.
probably is, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm not going in any of these places.
Yeah, I was gonna say don't.
I can't
That's-
right now.
He
Way
has
too
an internal
creepy, man.
struggle with himself for
Nope.
2 full minutes, trying to find the courage needed to go to the cabin and take a look inside. He has conducted so many paranormal investigations here before, and now that something has finally happened, he finds himself too scared to get the paranormal evidence he needs to be taken seriously
bro,
as a
I would've
ghost
been scared too,
hunter.
man.
But that's not how he wants to
Heck
end
no,
this
man.
video. He knows he can't go out like that, so he takes a deep breath and marches back to a place that frightened him so badly before. This time the paranoia returns twice as strong and he is struck by a heaviness in the limbs, as if the very presence of something dreadful is weighing him down.
That's when I feel so heavy. And I feel like I have to look all around me every second. I feel like there's something behind me, and then when I look behind, there's something in front of me.
The closer
I
he
would be
gets to
doing
the
that too,
building
like,
with
you
the
know, all
open door,
around
the
me.
heavier his
Make sure
limbs
no one is
feel.
behind
He is
me
so off balance
or
by the
like
time he
in front of
gets
me.
there that he worries he will not be able to run away. He is too afraid to even look in the direction of the cabin, but soon he is forced to.
It closed.
Doors are shut. The doors are shut.
Oh my god.
Doors are shut.
Yo, I got freaking
He puts a sound
goosebumps.
effect over the video, but you can still hear the door close by itself if you listen at 18 minutes and 53 seconds.
Oh.
Anyway, he feels normal again as soon as the door shuts and is able to sprint away. There's nobody in the parking lot and no sounds or signs of a cleaning crew inside. So I agree that a ghost could have slammed that door shut. Number one,
guys.
a YouTube couple named Bree and Dre are vlogging down the street when a stranger in a blue shirt gets behind them at 1 minute and 34 seconds. Dre doesn't notice anything out of the ordinary and everything
Dude,
looks
like,
normal
why
to
is he
me
so
too.
close to them?
But within
That's
20 seconds of
that's way
getting
too
behind
close.
her, Bree sees the man has his phone out. It kind of looks like there's a small chance that he might be taking a photo or something because the camera is kind of pointed at her in a way that apparently makes her get creeped out.
And as you guys can see, I'm kind of holding the camera a little weird.
The man is smiling to himself a little bit too, although he could be texting someone and not worried about the two people in front of him at
That's
all.
like- wait, that's
Still, Bree
obvious,
is
man.
visibly
Like, you're
nervous about
following
possibly
someone.
being recorded,
You're, like,
and she
you're
takes
too
a hold of
close to
Dre's
them.
arm for comfort. She considers this a creepy encounter and later wonders if she was actually being followed. If he was following her, which I'm not saying he was for sure, then it's a good thing that things
I mean, it
didn't
looked like
escalate
it,
any
to be honest.
further. Rando Nautica.
Guys, let me know what you thought about that video. The second one was kind of scary because, you know, the door just closed by itself, man. I mean, what would you do if you were in like a random location and then the cabinet door opens, then you just go like casually walk around, and then after a while you hear a slam, boom. Dude, I would have ran. I would have gone out of that area, man. But yeah, hope you guys did enjoy that reaction. It's been your boy Harmon Reacts, and I am out. Peace.